So I started a new painting. I don't know if I can call it a painting because it's mainly with colored pencils, but I'm about to use watercolor. I have this so far. Some of the things are going to be done with metallic watercolors and others with just normal watercolors. It's basically an ode to maximalism. It all started when I saw the recent runway from Dries Van and I felt like I've loved that brand since a couple years ago, and I've always loved maximalism. And I like combining patterns in my outfits, in my head, mainly in my head because I don't have that many fabrics with patterns. I am finding this artwork really fun because it's a way not only for me to draw, but to design in a way to combine patterns to create outfits. And it's also very inspired by the medieval ages in Europe. Anyway, the point is that right now I was going to paint, but I'm going to go out for a walk to the mall and have some lunch. Also, I am writing an article about seashells for Substack. I'm writing about their history in art and fashion and how have they been a muse throughout history. Wait, no. Right now, I made myself a lemon and ginger tea with honey. And as I drank it, I continued writing my article for Substack, which is about seashells and their history in art and fashion. And I'm really having fun with it. I am discovering so many artists and remembering like all of the saved collections I have where I liked how they used seashells or how they represented them. So I wanted just to share this because sometimes I have things that I really, really like, but I don't share them with anyone. So I think writing on Substack is a perfect way for me to investigate and to share. So this is what I have so far. It's not that much, honestly, but the point is not really in the text, but in the visuals that I am going to add. And I've used Pinterest a lot to have references for images, not only to have inspiration, but to search for media like this Aribalos. I don't know how is this thing pronounced, but it's really cool and it has almost always the shape of a shell. And working, I don't normally have this white light, but I do always turn on this one, which is really colorful, but it reminds me of like the universe. So it kind of creates this mystical vibe and helps, I don't know, keep the atmosphere cozy. Today in the morning, I almost finished my article about seashells, and it was really fun, especially searching for the images and the artworks. And I'll probably finish it later today. But right now, I want to start with watercolor for the jewelry. For my artwork, that's all about maximalism and patterns, which is this one, the one that I already showed you. But yeah, I'm going to paint and then probably finish my article. So I am done with the metallic watercolors, or at least for now. And I am liking it so far. I think it turned out pretty well, really similar to what I had in mind. And today I'm going to start with the faces. I'll keep them pretty simple because I don't want them to stand out as much. Well, they are not going to stand out as much because there is a lot going on. But to make reference to this endless possibilities that mixing pattern and maximalism could create, I want to make the background the universe. I was making a test right here with Chinese ink and the metallic watercolors splashed and a bit of blue just to see the different textures it creates. And I think it turns out nice. It could be something that I like. Also, I'll later explain where I got all the references for this painting. So for example, this metallic weird silver thing right here in her neck. It's inspired by the last collection made by Dries Van Noten for Dries Van Noten. I really like Dries Van Noten. This has a lot of inspiration from that brand, but also from different patterns through cultures. So yeah. And the article I was writing about seashells, I already published it. I really liked how it turned out. So if you want to check it out, check the link down below for my Substack. It's a way for me to learn and to share what I learn. So yeah, I'm going to paint. Yesterday I didn't paint a lot, so today I'm going to continue and I made myself an iced coffee. And I really wanted an iced coffee right now, so that's why I did it. But normally I don't drink anything like not even water, or I keep it far away, like in a different place, because it has happened to me too. I haven't gotten to the point of drinking, but almost drinking like this horrible water or dipping the brush in my coffee. So I'm going to be extra careful right now. I finished my coffee successfully without messing it up, and I finished the faces with watercolor, and it's getting dark, but I still want to start the background, which is basically Chinese ink that I have right here, and metallic watercolors to create the stars, like the tests that I already showed you. So yeah, I'm going to start with the outline, being very careful. The whole outline, it's pretty detailed, it's really small, but I just have to be more careful. Joking. I didn't start the painting. No, wait. I didn't start the background. I came down to the garden because the light is so beautiful. It's really peaceful. Like I just wanted to literally touch grass. So it is the next day. I finished the background, but I haven't finished the background. Today I'm doing the fun part, which is splashing the metallic paint, the metallic watercolor to create the stars, just as I did for the tests. But I am sad because I overused the ink in some parts, so it looks like stained. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the stains around the faces and in some other parts. And I don't like that, but I cannot do anything about it. Because if I continue using and putting more ink, it's going to look worse and worse and worse. So I'm just going to accept it and start doing the stars also to cover the faces, because I don't want to, like, I don't want everything to have stars. I made cutouts for the outlines. So this is how it looks covered. It's not exactly perfect because it's not going to, like, the edges are not going to be harsh. So I'm going to try and do these splashes very tiny. So I'm going to try to not mess it up because I thought I could put more dark ink on top of the ones I didn't like, but I just realized that I can't. Yeah, very, very slowly but surely, because otherwise, yeah, I can ruin it right now. Use my finger. I think this is enough. It's really subtle. It depends on the light, because if you see it, it's not really that shiny. But if I turn it around, it shines a lot. And I really like this effect. Now I just have to add my signature, but I don't know exactly where I want to put it. I usually put it in the left or right bottom corner, but I don't have space, so... But I don't like it on top. I decided, I think I want to add it here. Really small. Just as a detail. Finally! I really like that it's really colorful. I don't know, in my head it was colorful, but not this colorful. But I just really like the balance between the different tones and the different hues. I don't know, I really like the result. And I like how it's kind of eerie because the faces are like not expressing anything at all and are really unique faces, very inspired by the medieval paintings. And I don't know, I wanted to include unique faces because maximalism is really unique because of the endless possibilities you can do by combining different patterns and different textures. That's why I added the universe as a background, to emphasize those endless possibilities. And I really enjoyed combining the patterns. I created a mood board with all of the patterns that I like from different books I have, from patterns I've seen on the internet, and from patterns that Dries Van Noten and other brands have used that I really admire. So it was really fun because it was a way of designing in a way and painting at the same time. Also, I added jewelry and a lot of things.